Recording started. Recording started. Hey, single moms, hashtag single moms level up. My name is Bess Parks. I had to move my mic. But anyway, my name is Bess Parks. I'm the founder of Single Moms Level Up, as well as the founder of the Single Moms Club private Facebook group. I just want to, and I'm also the host of the Just Be podcast, which is a single moms level up event. So, what is single moms? Single moms, real quick, is a community of single moms where we provide resources, we have fun, we do things in community, we do things, that help us to level up. And level up is just changing our perspective, getting new ideas and new ways of doing things that will help us move forward, keep moving forward. Sometimes as single moms we get stuck. We get stuck in the so many things that we have to do, and so many hours in a day, and sometimes it just seems very overwhelming, and like there's no way to get it all done. But we have to be okay with not being perfect. We're not meant to be perfect, we are meant to be whole, says Jane Fonda when she did the master class with Oprah. I enjoyed that master class. It gave words to a lot of things, and also released my mind and opened my mind up to a different way of thinking, because I used to get stuck in that perfectionism. I was like, I got to have all the stuff and all the correct stuff and this, that, whatever. But I think all of us as single moms, we all do that with our first child. Most of us do that. Well, no, I think we all do that with our first child. We go a little bit overboard with everything. If you're one of the ones that gets the books and tries to find everything, and then you try to go out and get everything, and then when you don't have everything, you a little bit kind of freak out, but then you keep pushing, keep moving through it, and realize that you didn't need half that stuff anyway. But it was nice to have that option. um, but perfection is not what we're supposed to be. We're meant to be whole. Being whole, what does that mean? That means we take care of our minds, our bodies, we take care of our emotions, we take care of our hearts, we take care of our insides, our stomachs, our guts. We take care of all of it, our body, the inside and out. So the physical, as well as the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual, and relationships out that we are a part of and participate in. We take care of all of those things. Not everything is going to be on point all the time, because a lot of times tending to one thing, you going to kind of be lacking in another area. But as you go and you rotate through and do your ritual and your routine of checking in on all these areas of our lives and the things that we do, um, to keep moving forward, we will be better people. And one of the main things I have to say is rest. Um, I just, I got words to this recently from Pastor Mike Todd at Transformation Nation. And he said that, God gave him the revelation and gave him the information that rest, well, through his trainer. Yeah, that's what it was. Through his trainer, God gave him that revelation that he said he wanted to get stronger. What is he doing? What is do you need to do next? Because he's been on this transformation of himself and his body and the inside and the outside. And his trainer said, he's like, what's next? What's next? Because he reached a level, and he's like, what's next? What's the next level? And he said that you're good. You're good where you at. The next level is this. I need you to rest and drink more water. That will help you to maintain where you're at and increase from there. But you have to rest and you have to drink more water. I was like, boom. Rest and drink more water. So in the Christian faith, there's a Sabbath day. In some other faiths, there's that as well. But resting is something that we need to do. It's in the Bible, y'all. It's in the Bible. I myself am a woman of faith, is what I will say. I was raised in as a Christian in my home. So I saw a lot of things because I was what you would call a pew baby. So I wasn't exactly the pastor's kid, but I was up under that because I hung out with the pastor's kids and grew up with the pastor's kids because I have been in church my whole life. There was maybe a few months, maybe a total of a year, some months here and there where I just couldn't get there for due to whatever circumstances were going on. But the majority of my life, I have been in church. Doesn't mean I was perfect, doesn't mean I was perfect, but I had a lot of misunderstandings. I had a lot of I'm sorry, this is bothering me. There we go. I had a lot of misunderstandings and conceptions of what being a Christian was and how my relationship was supposed to be. I thought that God was mad at me all the time when I did things wrong. Then I came to know God's grace and realized that nah, He's not mad at me. He still loves me regardless. And He knew it was going to happen. But what He's waiting for is for me to come to Him so that He can renew and restore and put me back in line. That's all He's waiting for. And He wants me to be real and to be myself. And so one of the things is yeah, well, my kids call me quirky. That I'm a little bit quirky at sometimes, and um, some people call me very professional, and some people call me very proper. Some people, a lot of people call me different things because of how they experience me, but that depends on where they experience me. If it's at home, um, you know, uh, they may catch me when I'm really tired, a lot, and when I'm tired, I'm a little bit silly. And so, at work, and this is not to say that I'm code switching or whatever like that. It's just how I'm more relaxed at home than I am at work. Because it's a professional environment, you don't act certain ways in certain places. And, there's a time and a place for things, but I'm still myself, but um I need to handle myself in a different way. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the monitor. I'm watching my grandson, and he's making some noises. He's about to wake up, so I need to kind of go through this like with the quickness. But anyway, I want to welcome you to this Just Be podcast. Thank you so much for watching this podcast. I would like for you to comment with your biggest takeaways or questions. Share this with another single mom. This is a summer series, so it only happens during the summertime when sometimes single moms have a little bit more time with their kids and may just need some type of mental break and some type of encouragement. Kind words of encouragement, some kindness, some love, some peace, some happiness. This is one of those things, and maybe some resources. This for me, I found a lot of resources when I was raising my kids when they were little. I now have two young adults. And so when I was raising my kids when I was little, I found a lot more resources during the summertime, because I was around more parents, um, with the activities that I had my kids involved in. So, this we have a Single Moms Level Up conference coming up, which we have three special guests, three guest speakers, and they're all single moms or were single moms. Um, well, of course, I'm a single mom. One of the other guests is a single mom. Yeah, okay, so there's 3 single moms. So it's me, I'm the single mom. There's another single mom, Sylvia Fleming, sister Lady Sylvia. And then there is Sonia who is a single mom. So Sonia and I have just recently met, but we seem to be on the same wavelength. She is probably the ideal person to talk about things where single moms are trying to level up. We are both in the process of becoming ourselves. Um into the in the next stages of our single motherhood. The other two single moms are as well be going into the next are in the next stage of their single motherhood. So one of them, she just got married, probably last year. I think yeah, it was last year. She just had her first year anniversary. So she's a single mom that leveled up into marriage, and they're going to share their single mother journey, their single mom journey with us, and some of the resources and the things that are going on in their lives through the different levels of where they are, um, in single motherhood and newly married. And so transitioning from being a single mom to newly married. So we're going to hear all that. Plus, there's going to be some resources that are going to be given to you guys during this. Conference. This is a paid conference, but it's nothing drastic, y'all. It is less than $35. It's less than $35. Okay, so it's nothing drastic. It's something that you can work that out, you know what I'm saying? And be good with it. That's something that you can borrow from somebody else and say, hey, look, I need to take um um a self-love moment, a self-love weekend. Can you watch my kids, or can you watch my child, however many, if you have kids or children, um ask somebody to watch your kids this weekend so that you can focus and everything and you could be at home in the comfort of your own home, because this is a virtual event. So we made it a virtual event because I myself have experienced a virtual event, didn't think that there could be any type of connection virtually, and that's very impersonal. But the amazing thing is that you can have your own personal experience in your home with the information that's happening when you participate. So when you participate, you become more involved, you get more connected to people via, you know, the social media, or whatever, virtual connection that we have. um I believe we're going to do this through Zoom. And so emails will be needed because we'll need to send you Zoom links. Do not give me a bogus email. If you give me a bogus email, you're going to get bogus. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get anything from that. So what's the point of investing in yourself, $31, and getting, nothing? Because you gave me a bogus email address. So you'll have to look out on your email address for the Zoom link. It is limited space because this is our first event. Um there's just limited space. That's just, it's we're at the beginning, and that we don't underestimate this small beginning. We believe that we're going to be have a very large group of single moms, working single moms that are Christians, that are women of faith, that want more, want to level up, and want to change some things, change the narrative of a Christian single mom. And that we're not always, hot-headed. We're not always popping off at the mouth. We're not always hollering at the kids. We're not always, completely stressed out. We can learn how to rest, how to take care of ourselves, and have days for ourselves, and ask for that time for that reason. And people should nowadays understand that you need some time to yourself. um I know that when I didn't totally understand that, and my kids will be probably a little shocked about this, but I used to take days off. I would take PTO time and be at the house, go to the movies, take myself to dinner, lunch, whatever. And while the kids were at school, and I would take PTO days. I'd take a me day, and go do some stuff for myself. Get my feet, get a pedicure, whatever. Do something that wasn't necessarily a bill being paid, or having to do something to pick up something for the kids. It was for me. It was for me. Sometimes all I would do is be at home and sleep. I needed it. I needed it, and this was before I came to to the revelation, or got the revelation that I needed to do this once a week. That I should be getting more rest, that I should be going to sleep, so I can make better decisions, make wise decisions. And so that these are some tips that we will be giving you during the Single Moms Level Up conference. And you can go to I'll put the link in the description for you guys so that you can go and sign up for that. It is less than $35 for you to do that, and invest in yourself. Start investing in yourself to gain some resources that we will share with you. Um, that we will share with you. There will be lunch times and breaks in there, because we know that you may have your kids with you if you were not able to find somebody to watch the kids for the weekend. The dates of these, oh my gosh, excuse me, the dates for this conference is July 28th, July 29th, and July 30th. So we're planning on starting about 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time. All the times that I'm giving you are Central Standard Time. But if you get the Zoom link, generally the Zoom link will switch it to your time range if you put it on your calendar. So when you put it on your calendar, it will switch it to your time zone. Most of the times, depends on how your phone's set up, but it will switch it to your time zone. But the time zones that I'm giving out are Central Standard Time. I will put that on there that it's Central Standard Time, and you just adjust it accordingly to wherever you are located. So there is the Single Moms Club that I did mention, and this is not streaming in the Single Mom Club. This is the podcast on YouTube. So the Single Moms Club is where this whole event is going to take place. Mind you, the question is going to be there is, did you sign up for the conference? If you didn't sign up for the conference, you will not be admitted. At this point in time, this is conference signups. We're only accepting people that have signed up for their conference um at this time. So we have a pause on people just popping in and requesting to join the private group during this time of conference entrance. So for the next this week, and okay, so let me just say until after the conference, then we'll start letting people through that are requesting to join. So yes, if you didn't sign up for the conference, yes, you are being put on the back burner so that we can let the people that have purchased their tickets for the conference, let them in first. So that is basically the next 2 weeks. Only people that have paid for the conference will be admitted into the Single Moms Club, where this will private Facebook group where this will event will be broadcast into. So uh um don't don't get in your feelings talking about, oh, she didn't admit me, da, 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 da. If you didn't pay for the conference, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait. You will get admitted, but not until after the conference. We want to make sure that everybody that pays for their tickets to go to the conference, they get in, and that there's no issue with that. Actually, you know what, it's a Zoom link. Wow, okay, I just totally went there, but I take that back. If you want to go into the Single Moms Club and request to join, do that. The people from the Single Moms Level Up Conference will also get an opportunity to be a part of the Single Moms Club, but you will get a Zoom link for the conference. That's right. The conference will be via Zoom. So if you don't have it, download your app. If you do have the app, upgrade it. Not upgrade it, but um, update it. Update your app, because if you don't, it's going to have issues with it. We're going to be able to see everybody's faces and everything. So it would be nice if you could be on camera so that we could see your face. Um, That would be an awesome thing to happen, is if we could see your faces. That's what makes the connection. When you see people's faces and you could see their expressions and you could see all of that, that's what really, really helps to make the connection and make the event fun and exciting and just more energy. It makes you more energized and more fun. It makes you see, you could see all the other different moms, the single moms that pop in from different countries and whatever else, and makes it so much more of an event, and worth the ticket price that you're paying. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk about, was the Single Moms Level Up Conference. If you are following us on Single Moms Level Up, or at Single Moms Level Up on Instagram, or you are on the podcast, or you're following Single Moms Level Up YouTube page, which you can follow the page, where the monthly events, the free monthly events, are broadcast into both of those locations. Um, Actually, I don't broadcast into Instagram. We haven't gotten there yet. But this podcast also will be uh, shortly available on wherever you listen to your podcast. We are working on that. So there's many things coming up and down the pipeline for the Single Moms Summer Series podcast, and for Single Moms Level Up. We are shaking and moving over here, y'all. Trying to, make the community as resourceful and expanded as wide as we can, so that we could all come together and just be. That's what it is. Isn't that the name of this podcast? So we could just be, you know, just be ourselves, be authentically ourselves, not be the when we're not sleeping, and we're not eating and we're not taking care of ourselves and we're just exhausted all the time. We need to um time block things to be done, and how to be done, and be okay with doing things in little pieces. um and then when stuff doesn't work out, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. Yes, you're going to have some emotions. You might feel some type of way, but pick up the phone and call one of your girlfriends and let it out. If nobody's available, then what you can do is journal. There's a focus journaling. Focus journaling is something that I've learned how to do, and that I share in the Single Moms Club, or have shared in the Single Moms Club, that you get in your Single Mom Queen kit should you win one. And we will be giving one away in the conference. Plus, there will be other giveaways, at the conference as well. You'll have to join the conference to see what they are. But we will have giveaways, with the grand prize being two grand prizes. One of them, a Single Mom Queen kit, and the other one, you'll have to join the event to see what that other grand prize is, because there are new and great things happening over here at Single Moms Level Up, and we are having our first annual Single Moms Level Up conference. And I wanted to let you all know about it, because this Just Be broadcast podcast, this Just Be podcast, is hosted by Single Moms Level Up, aka me. Yep. I just want to say real quick, I don't know about you, but on my off days, there are times that I do not comb my hair, and I'm not going to do my hair. Um, and I'm just chillaxing. So me and my grandson have just been hanging out and chillaxing. I made pancakes from scratch this morning. He enjoyed those, so did I. And but on my off day, I just, I'm just being, I'm just being. And I started to get all try to find stuff to do today, where we can go do this and go do that and go do this. And then, I saw and watched this broadcast from Pastor Mike Todd, and was like, dang, I need to rest. Because if I do all that on my off day, what are things going to be for the rest of the week? the rest of the 5 days, then I don't really have time to rest because I'm working at work, and work is working, and then driving 35 minutes home, 35 minutes there, doing all of that, and then coming home, and it's got a lot to do, but time blocking is an awesome thing, and I learned how to do that, and I've always been that way. I didn't know that's what that was called because I have always been a, an Outlook person, like the Outlook calendar and all that stuff and the reminders and all that, and when I realized that that was on my phone, oh my goodness, so stuff is on my phone and I got things on my calendar of things to do, but of course, if I don't get those things done, then I just move it on to the next day and do what I can, and don't underestimate and don't beat myself up for not getting everything on my list done, but um celebrating my small things, the things that I did get done. So that's what this is all about, y'all. Just be. Learn how to just be as a single mom. Just be you as a single mom. You are more than a single mom. We are made for more. And of course, we can level up, change our perspective, bring in more income, have good, better relationships with our children, with our family, with our friends, with people at work. We can do all of these things. We can, but we do need to make sure that we rest. I'll talk to y'all next week, and we will have something new coming up. Something new. May pull something out the archives because I got quite a bit of archives because we have some things that we had kept and put in the archives for the over the past 2 years since the live broadcasts have been happening in the Single Moms Club as well as on the YouTube page. So much love, y'all. Hashtag. Let me put it up here. Hashtag single moms level up. But I still can't get this mic situation and where this needs to be. I tried something new today and I don't know if I like it because I'm used to it being over here on this side. But yeah, we'll work it out. Change is inevitable, and we just have to learn how to accept it and keep moving forward with what we have in our hands. And a lot of times, the resources we need are already in our hands, but we need the rest so we can see and clearly, and our minds are clear, and we can be creative and do what needs to be done. Much love. See you all next week. Just be. Single moms level up. Bye. Ending now.